Welcome back to Ballers on the Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment. It's your boy Ball Hard. My boy Micey couldn't be with us today. Got my boy here, one who started at Southwind. Started it off when they first opened, freshly opened in varsity year. Real smooth killer. That's why I had to wear the shades, because he was a smooth killer. My boy, prove it. Darrian Gray, prove it, man. How you doing, my boy?
What's good, bro?
Man, trying to get back into it, man. Get this basketball season about to kick off. Excited to see what y'all gonna do this year. Man, we're gonna jump straight into it. Who's your favorite player to come from Memphis?
To come from Memphis, my favorite player to come out of Memphis, man. I'm gonna say, as a high schooler, I'm gonna say Martino Brock and Lawrence Ball was one of my two favorites.
Okay.
Coming up.
They were both dogs too. Lawrence, first time I ever seen him, I was like, dude, the business.
Man.
Like, bro was cold.
He was tall, could do a little bit of everything. And with me having that back seat in middle school, watching him and Martino do some of the stuff they was doing, I just became a fan of it.
Okay. We're gonna talk about your upbringing, like who put the ball in your hand and got you to wanting to like to play basketball.
My mom put the ball in my hand. I had no memory of nobody playing basketball in my family. My mom put the ball in my hand, man. She gave it to me when I was like 6 months. She said my first words was ball.
Ball. I like that.
Man, it's crazy. And she said that I would throw tantrums until she turned on a basketball game.
Okay.
And I would be locked in. I would be watching it. And as soon as it went on commercial, like she would turn the game on just to go wash dishes.
Okay.
Or do something like that. She knew she could handle her business because she knew I wasn't moving. But when she heard me crying, she'll come back in. It'll be because the game is on commercial. Yeah.
So you watching these games, who would you see? Like our era, we like Jordan, Kobe, like you watching them type of NBA games? Or?
Yeah, I was watching some of them games, but I come from that no cable. I ain't had cable.
Yeah.
That 3, 4, 5.
So you watching them?
I'm watching some games that come on, but it wasn't like that. I was a college guy. I watched a lot of college basketball, and the first person that comes to mind was like Tayshaun Prince at Kentucky. I loved him.
Bruh.
I loved Tubby Smith.
They were cold then too, boy.
Man, I watched everybody come through those college ranks. I would catch some NBA games, but not often.
I'm gonna tell you, it was man, who was that? Like that guy in college. Man, when I first saw him, I was like, damn, he cold. Like when I really understood it, I'm gonna say DeJuan Wagner.
Oh, yeah. Mr. 100 Point.
Oh my goodness.
He was already goated before.
Bruh, when that man came to Memphis, bruh, because I always liked Duke. But when I seen him, I was like, oh, yeah, he the truth.
But it wasn't, I won't cut you off, but it wasn't the more so the games that really got me. It was the movies.
Okay.
It was the movies. It was all the movies. The movie I watched the most was the Pistol Pete. You know how your parents have tapes?
Yeah.
I don't,
Where did come from?
Yeah. I found Pistol Pete tape and I watched it till it blew up, like just showing his journey. Some of the ball handling fundamental stuff that he had in that movie, I still do today. I still do it with my boys. Just because, man, it's super relatable. Above the rim. He got game, of course. When time went on, Coach Carter, stuff like that. Yeah, come on. Glory Road. Stuff like that used to have me on the edge of my seat.
I told you my junk was sold in the hole, bro.
Sold in the hole.
Booger Smith.
Yes, sir.
I still got it on DVD. And I'm glad you said that. I'm going to tell you something I watched before every game. I don't care if it was a Mayhem League game, high school, college. I still did when I got to college. Through the fire, tail first. That's my favorite point guard. That's my boy.
What they gonna say now?
Now? Hey, bro, I still got on DVD.
My favorite, man.
Double disc joint, bro. Every game, I used to wake up. I used to have a routine. I wake up, make me an egg sandwich. Yeah. Sit on the couch. And I didn't have the DVD because when it first came on ESPN, I recorded it on tape. So I had to head on VCR tape, watch that joint. That was like my motivation, like, cause seeing him, he 5'11" point guard, killing. Yes. So the moves, like, I'm with you on it. That joint, Hoop Dream, Soul in the Hole.
Hoop Dream. or at the age.
I don't know if you remember this junk called Heaven is a Playground.
I don't know. I might have to do my
Check
homework.
that
on
junk now. Ask about this guy. He kind of like the hood recruiter, and he get folks to college.
Yeah.
And he got a guy. He was homeless, and he brought him in. His name was Truth Harris. Check that junk out. Heaven is a Playground. You would like that.
I gotta check that.
That's a junk. That's the one I want you to check out.
Okay.
So you saying your mama, used to throw tantrums when the games go out. So you already had that love and develop for the game already. 6 months.
Yeah.
So you said you the first, you the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of eight kids. I'm the 9th kid. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, I'm the oldest.
So how did basketball work for you as a kid? Like, was it your main focus or?
Yeah, really, it started off, like I said, like just watching games all the time. It was the only thing I was interested in. I ain't really do too much. I watch Power Rangers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to go, play basketball or watch some basketball. But it kind of started in elementary school, at Crump Elementary. They used to have this Crump League. This league on Saturdays, and all the parents would come. And they had it was like the NBA, the 76ers and the Bulls, and we had matchups. And shoot, that's where it really came when I started playing there. We started getting trophies for stuff, and started feeling that love. Kill. Yes.
You talk about that Crump League. When you playing, I think it's important for you to see all the levels. So like you in elementary, I feel like you should show elementary some middle school games or take them to some high school games so they can see. Did that ever happen for you at a point in time? Did you ever go to any games?
Starting off young, I didn't really go to the games just because my mama worked so much.
Okay.
My family worked so much, and like I said, nobody really hooped.
So I get you.
My stepdad at the time, they would go play at New Sardis Church.
Okay.
But I would be there and I'd be running on the court or something. They said, they had to run and get me off the court. But he was all right. He wanted, they just did it for cardio. So, just small stuff like that kind of got me there.
In that Crump League, you run into any good players?
Yeah, it was a lot of good players in it. My point guard was Sam Fields. Since my boy Sam, who doing a big number right now with the young kids and development and coaching.
Definitely.
He was my point guard, man. We used to do work together. He was like the 1-2 punch. But Mario Bass, man, he was so cold to me, man. They just roll the ball out to him, man. He can get it any kind of way you wanted to. He had a crazy crossover, super crossover, in and out. Yes, and the hezzy, like he had the in and out cross hezzy, like because the in and out cross you already getting separation. So when you bring them eyes up, you got no choice to get on your toes, man. He had that at a young age, in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. So man, it was a lot of guys, man, that used to put it down in that little Crump League.
I tell you, East Memphis had some hoopers.
They sleep,
bruh.
I know why though. I know, but they sleep on East Memphis. They know some of the people that's from East Memphis don't like to claim East Memphis, but they know that, man, some of the best, if not the best, come out of East Memphis, man.
Yeah, I had some hoopers. Who was that one guy? So you had Crump, so you like 9, 10.
Yeah.
Who was that guy you saw at 9 and 10, and you saw him? It made you think like, I need to get way better, because if he 9 and 10 doing this, I need to be on a different level.
Nah, it was Mario Bass.
It
was Mario. It definitely was Mario. It was, man, and I was in the neighborhood with him too. Like I was a kid, I was young elementary. I'm taking my ball, I'm walking around the whole neighborhood looking for somebody who got the goal, somebody who playing. Like I would just roll up on people. People be having a game, I'd be like, can I get down? Like I'd be just walk up, you know what I'm saying? And Mario was light years ahead of his time with just how he was moving. And I really wanted to get that in my game, like just the shiftiness. He was just so cold. So I looked up to him in them elementary years.
Was Mom Deuce at the games?
Yeah, starting off, she was at them games, the elementary games.
Yeah, you turned up though.
Yeah, come on, man.
Going crazy.
My dad who was, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and just in this world, he would come to the game. So
Okay.
that's even more ammunition
Right,
for,
right,
so let my
right.
daddy see me, get off, and do my thing. But yeah, mom was there.
What was that game you had like when you was younger that made you like, I gotta do this forever? Like, did you have one of them games like you went so crazy, you just like, man, going home on the ride home, you just like, I don't want to stop doing this.
It was that young.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you bring it up, man, I can't remember the details of the game, but I just remember crying my eyes out because we lost.
Hey, that's the toughest.
We lost.
Hey, that's the toughest.
And I got the second, and it was against Mario and them. It was against Mario and in that group. Matter of fact, my boy Trey was on that squad too. Trey Adams, man.
Okay.
He passed away not too long ago, man. Rest in peace, Trey. They were so cold, and we played them, and it went down to the wire. And me and Sam was on some, man, we was on some Russ and KD type deal. We both was going at it, and we both cried together. We cried, and our parents, like, everybody, y'all gonna be all right, y'all gonna be good, and I just felt like, I felt like I was there a little bit.
I'm telling you, bro, I remember my first year, my folks had me playing in the North Memphis League. It's like, all your friends in the South Memphis, you gonna play in the North Memphis. And bro, my first game, I came out high. I had like 16, and I'm 10. And everybody like, Lil Phil got that work on it.
Yeah.
And we played this team, and it's the first time I ever got trapped. Yeah. And I'm talking about, I come across half court, they own me. So coach took me out the ball. He like, work the wing. He showed me how to work the wing.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing, bro. Them folks took a charge on me. At the end of the game, I hit the game winner. And he took a charge. And when he took the charge, we lost. And it was only the second game of the year.
I would have cried.
And bro, I cried so hard. They was like, "What are you crying for?" Like, we lost. They was like, it's on the second game.
Nah.
But I know how you feel, bro. It's too deep, bro. I know when we was younger, that's when like the swag started to kick in then, because we seen Iverson. Yes, Kobe come with the one leg joint. T-Mac, Vince Carter, Steve Francis. Like we seen the swag. What was your swag and your little favorite hooping shoe? Like what you was hooping in then?
I was hooping in whatever I could get. But my daddy kept me lace.
Okay.
He kept me lace. You know what I'm saying? If it was whatever was hot in Jordan. I had some Gary Paytons that was hard with the
glove.
Chrome. Yeah. I had the shocks, you know what I'm saying? The zip up Vince Carter's. Man, so he kept me laced. But I'm hooping in whatever. My mama got me the jumps out winning time, the Converse. I had them just at one point, but it didn't matter because I just want them to know that light skinned boy right there gonna get you.